Be back like umqolo. So now get back like umqolo, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel, love. And if you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel, like my content, comment, and share with your friends. So yeah, today guys, I am doing a story time. I am doing a story time for you guys today. Yeah, no, let's take a sip of this first before we even get into a whole lot of details. Honey. Semnandi. So, as I said, I'm doing a story time for you guys today, and I really hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. Guys, you know, like so me and this guy met on Instagram. Like, he followed me first, and before I could follow him back, you know, the thing of going through someone's profile and checking good, is this the content I like or nah, you know. So when I saw his feed, he was like, the feed was really dope. Like, he was my type. He was my type. One thing about him that was not really ticking the boxes was that he was short, you know, because I really like tall guys and stuff like that. But he was really my type. Like, his dress sense was really proper, especially the dress sense. Like, his dress sense was really proper. Like, it was to do, you know. So when he followed me, I followed back, and then we go on for like a couple of weeks and whatever, liking each other's content and stuff. And then one day he like replied to my story, and then we were chatting from there. We were like, okay, no, let's take this business to WhatsApp. Like, okay, cool stuff, you know. I don't have a problem because I'm really feeling his vibe at that time. So we start talking, we start yazine mabakhuluma ngomuntu ongamameli or umuntu ignore ama signs they are talking about me, guys. Like, I'm just one person that's gonna pray to God and be like, okay, God, like, please show me the signs, you know, if this person's not the one for me. And then God will be like, one sign, and I'm like, God, you're not your man. No, you're not trying to tell me that he's not the one. Really, let's wait and see. And I ask two. I need time. God, I said, my 5 nyana, so that was me, guys. So when we start talking with this guy and like we have to meet up now, the first time we had to meet up, he did not pull through. Like, he stood me up. He's like, nah, I'm sorry. I'm at the mechanic. I'll see you later today. Don't worry, I got you, baby. You know, I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. And then he does come the next day, baby. We talk about it. We talk. We nice. So now, guys, I'm not the kind of girl that just goes with the flow. Like, I'm not that girl. I want you to tell me where we stand so that I know where we stand, and then we can take it from there. So now I'm about to how, okay, so where do we stand? Like, are we in a relationship, like relationship, or we are not in a relationship, or we are vibing or riyetsang? It's like, no, baby girl, look at me. Mamela, mina nawe, sinje. Relationship when we made him. So I'm like, okay, what exactly is it that made you want to be with me? Because now, like, I really found it random, guys, to be honest. At that time, goes, okay, now this guy, he's my type. Like, no, I cannot find my type on Instagram. Like, I refuse. Guys, please do not reply to DMs. Like, don't reply to DMs, guys. Do not reply to DMs. Don't say, guys, that take, hey, they DM me seriously. Especially on the gram. Really, guys, I really don't think that it works. Like, most of the time, it never really works. Like, you can ask people that know about it. Like, it does not work, okay? Unless I'm wrong. But yeah, so now we're like talking. So now I'm asking okay, la uvunduka khona ngeke vele ufike nje so sibonela uNtwembu bese yabo sifunela umo kanjani. I was like, no. He's like, no. I broke up with my girlfriend. She lives in Pretoria, and things where the relationship was really not working out anymore and the distance was killing me. So like, I've been eyeing you for a very long time and I noticed that you're from around, so like, you know, like it's just going to be convenient for the both of us. I'm like, oh, okay, cool stuff. Hi guys, it's nice. We meet up, we do this, whatever. It's nice, guys. So here comes like the part where everything is just not making sense. So Mugai, when we met, he hadn't bought his new car. So he bought the new car while we were still together, you know. So now he does not come and show me the car. Like, why? I'm your girlfriend. Why don't you come and show me the car? It's okay, baby. Like, you know those vibes. Like, but then at the same time, I was just like, okay, no, I'm not gonna ask him why he's got his car, and he did mention that he's gonna go buy the car and stuff like that. So, you know what? It's whatever at this point. Sure. After he bought the car, guys, like, I did not see him for a good 2 to 3 weeks. Like, he was just out and about. I keep seeing statuses like this. Like, every week. Hey, guys, like, no, we can arrest you. I want about to rest. He was always with his friends and that. So it's like, okay, you know what? This guy is full of games. I'm not going to say anything. Like, I'm just going to keep quiet. And, you know, the best way to kill someone is to kill them with silence. So, because impilo ayimanga, guys, ayimanga njengabafana, right? Thank you. So this one day, guys, like, yo guys, so this one day he's like, oh, this one weekend actually, he calls and then he asks me, would see what am I up to? What am I doing? He wants to come see me and stuff like that. He misses me very much. And you know, Lena, because like I'm there. Like, I'm there. Like, I really fancy him a lot. Like, he just, I don't know, he made me feel some type of way. Not so special, not so great, but he really just had his way around me, you know. So I was like, okay, no, I'm available. What's up? You know, it's like, no, can I please see you like on Friday and stuff like that, you know? I'm like, Friday, okay, cool stuff. So now, because now I'm still a little baby, I have to ask my mom for permission, you know? So I told my mom, like, no, mama, I'm going to Mapule's house. I'm going to Mapule's house in Mpumalanga. You know, I'm going to Mapule's house in Mpumalanga for the weekend. Can I come back on like Sunday or whatever? Like, can I just go to Mapule's house for the weekend? And then my mom sees how Mugel, and he hits me up on some, yo, where are you? Can I come pick you up and stuff like that? I was like, nah, dude, it's late, you know. I mean, like, guys, what am I gonna say to my mom leaving my house at like 9? Does not make sense, right? So I had to leave the next day, during the day or in the morning. So I'm like, no, dude, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's just make it tomorrow. And then on Sunday, you're going to take me to Mapule's house in Mpumalanga. He's like, okay, cool. No problem. That's a plan. Sure. I relax. Saturday, very. You know, yeah. Nyakeza very. Shaiz into zami utume ngazo very. Yeah. Nyimuhle, guys. Bengimuhle day. I was so pretty, like, oh my gosh. So he calls and asks where I'm at, like, I'm like, no, I'm at home, you know. Excuse me, that kind of small talk is like, okay, cool. Let me also get home and then I'm gonna pick you up and then we are on like Danon. I'm like, sweet, my babe. Shut, guys. Ngithatha amabhegi ke mina. Sebo yimi ngithatha amabhegi. Ngomayizisa khabochomi. Yabo mayizisa khabochomi. I hope baby vele as per usual I feel. When he came to me that day, he came with his friend. I was like, okay, sharp. Before we left, we started at the guy's friend's girlfriend. Yeah, we go to the girl's house, we relax, we eat, whatever, it's vibes. Now it's getting late, we need to obviously turn up. So we go get some drinks and we head to the hood. Guys. Kumnandi kula guys. Ngiyacela ngithi, do not trust a man. That's especially his friends. Guys, do not trust your man's friends. Like, do not trust your man's friends, because when, as the new girlfriend, when you come through, you are welcomed with warm hands. They'll be there gassing you up and making you feel like, you know what, where, goopy. Because they know that there's someone or there are other people in the picture. Now you are just being gassed up for no reason. You understand? So yes, guys, it was those vibes. So when I get there, the friends are just like, ooh, who's this girl? Oh my god, she's so pretty. Oh, you know those vibes. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. When I got there, guys, to the, like, at his friend's place, there were 2 other girls we were with. So those girls, like guys, I'm a cool girl. Like, I see no one drama. Like, I see no one drama. So I get there. Obviously, I'm still trying to settle in, and stuff. I start like conversing with the girls. You know, I'm that girl. Like, hi guys, how are you? I'm good. So I'm Limo. Who are you? Oh, I nice to meet you guys. You know what to do. Let's chill. So now from there on, ki vibe so, and then not ki vibe. Like not ki vibe. Booty sabat bang ki vibe. So like the party was just on. Like when we got there, the party was on. It was nice. Everyone was getting along quite well. So while we are chilling, guys, Mukai disappears without saying anything, and he just disappeared. It's just not there. So now we are vibing. Excuse me, we are vibing. Hi man. Guys, Mama Sebati, you get along with people that you've just met and whatever, but it really does not make sense for you to be there and be alive in that party when the person that brought you there is not there, you know? So now he's not there. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to relax. Then I end up asking his friend, how? Hi, usaphumile fast ngemoto usajika like akathi uyabuya relax namakelzini kanti manje yabona izinto kanjalo. Like, okay, vibe. He walks in. So now when he walks in, guys, like his mood has completely changed. Like his mood has changed. He's not even wearing the jacket that he was wearing. Like he's from home. So not because evaluator, I'm like checking him out from head to toe. I notice his zip is down. Zip down. Okay, what's happening now? But cool stuff. Let's carry on with the party. So I just tell him, "Corona, vali zip." How innocent, guys. But he's like he's not in the zone anymore. Like he's on his phone. Like he's on his phone typing paragraphs. I miss like your man is just sitting here and you try to look and you see what to know. Like like he's very busy. I don't ask a lot. I just carry on with the party. Next thing they're like, okay guys, no, you know, let's go to another party. We've been sitting here in Guinea. Let's just go out and see what other kids doing outside. Be vibing. So when we got into the car, I think he kind of like took himself out of the mood that he was in, and he was okay all of a sudden. Now we vibing, like everything is great. We go to the party. We decided seeing now the party is boring. Let's go sleep. Now this is where everything takes a turn, you know. So we go back to the house that we were at. Like everybody's saying their goodbyes, and friend first. After dropping the friend first, guys, you will not believe what this guy did. So he's like to me, it's fucking 2 a.m. in the morning. 2 a.m. in the morning, guys. So it's 2 a.m. in the morning. he's like to me, baby, we have a problem. We have a problem? What problem? Can I please take you home? I'm like, what? He's like, can I please take you home? I'm like, are you out of your mind? At this damn time. Ekhaya ngothi ngibuya ngitshela ukuthi ekhaya bazi ukuthi ngisempumalanga wena. Njengoba uzofuna ukungisa ekhaya manje ngisuke ngani eMpumalanga? Like kanjani i-distance nje ayenzi sense ukuthi it's possible I can do a gaan en terug, but why am I gaan en terug? Because I said I'm staying there for the weekend, you know? So he's like, no, listen to the story. He's like, no, when I disappeared, I went to my house. My cousin just rocked up unannounced, and he rocked up unannounced, and he's like, he's spending the weekend, and I did not know that he was coming. I'm really, really sorry, but like now I can't take you to my house. If he's just a cousin, he is a cousin, he could have just slept in the house, on the couch or something, because right? I'm not even thinking straight. Now it's fucking 2 a.m. guys. He says, do you know of any hotels or guest houses we can go to at this time? I'm like, no, I don't. Like, no, I don't. Let me just go on Google. So I go on Google. I will look for places. We look for places, guys. We can't find any places to rest. He comes up with this idea, there's this other guest house in his neighborhood whatsoever. We should just go there and you know. I'm like, okay, dude, at this point, me, I just want to sleep. Like, I'm really upset with whatever you're telling me right now. Because, like, I hear the sense, why did you not mention something earlier so that we made a plan earlier? He's like, no, I saw that you were having, like, a great time. I did not want to make you upset. I'm so sorry, baby. You know, I'm like, okay, shut. We go to guys, it was just like I had left home to visit my friend. It was just like I had left home to visit my friend, you know. Nothing was happening. Like nothing was happening. Like, no, we just got there. Baby boy passed out, and before he passed out, like, we weren't even talking at that point. He was busy with his phone. Shuguti, guys, the cousin was busy texting him, you know. I shut. So I don't know. So we got to the guest house at like 2-3. Like, we settled in at like 2-3. So at like past 4 to 5, he wakes me up. He's like, it's Joe. Mina meling vai after 6. I'm like, yeah? Where are you going? Excuse me. Why would you have to leave at 6? Why are you leaving me here? So now I'm getting worked up. And I'm really scared now. It's like this guy just keeps on dropping bombshells and bombshell after bombshell, bombshell after bombshell. What is happening? So he's like, no, when I left home, I did not lock the garage. Guys, listen to this guy's excuses. When I left home, I did not lock the garage. So my dad is going to come back from work and he's going to shout at me for not locking the garage and the gates. Like, the excuse is just not making sense to me, you know? But I'm still like, okay. Guys, I'll never ever be a cool girlfriend ever again in my life. Like, no ways. I'm like, okay, sharp. Let's snap so that you can leave at 6:30. He's like, okay. I will sleep, guys. 6:30. He's like, shit. I think he overslept and woke up at like 7. And then he started like getting up and getting dressed and he left. Guys, when he left, I did not sleep because now I don't know this place that I'm at. I don't know where to go. Like, I don't know anything. So it would really be stupid of me to just sleep it off and wait for this guy to come back. So I start waking up and I get my charger from my bag, and then I ask the guy at the reception to help me charge my phone so I can try to talk to this guy. 2 hours passed, guys. I'm still trying to like call this guy's phone. He's not picking up. So he's not picking up my calls. Like, he's really not picking up my calls. He's not replying to my text messages. I'm getting upset. I'm calling my friends and telling my friends, like, guys, guys. Like, you get to you know, I'm that girl. Like, I be calling my besties now. Like, yo, guys, like, what the hell is happening? Sharp. He pulls up, calm as ever. So calm. Guys, I'm a daughter. Why again? No. Guys, he just rocked up in his pajamas and a robe. His robe and pajamas and slippers. And he was so cool. He's like, yeah, man. I'm so mad. I'm like, Landek, what the hell is he doing? Like, what is wrong with him? He leaves me here. He says he's just going to park the car and he's going to come back. Next thing, he shows up 2.5 hours later in his sleepwear. What the hell? Like, why would you even do that? Like, why? It does not make sense to me. And I think at the back of his mind, he knew that I was upset. And now he had to balance everything and try to act calm as if nothing is wrong. So now I'm confronting him. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you doing this to me? And you brought me up for all of this nonsense. Like, now I'm wilding, guys, and I'm going off. I'm telling him how I feel and how I don't like what he's doing, because, like, all I've been to him was nice. Like, I've never given him a reason to not even trust me like that. Why is he just gonna switch up on me like that, you know? And I asked him nicely, Khori, are we vibing or are we in a relationship? And he programmed me with, we are in a relationship. So when we are in a relationship, you don't treat me like you're treating your side girl or something. You need to be straight up with me. You need to be honest with me. You need to treat me like a girlfriend, you know? Like, that's my argument to go see. If you had told me that we aren't in a serious relationship or whatever, then I would have known to just chill and do my things on the side or whatever and not even take you serious. But then you actually came here to be like a real nigga that really wants me and wants to rock with me, you know? Khanti, you have your own agendas. So now, guys, like, stuff is not making sense to me. We argue, and he's like to me, can I take you home? Guys, that time it's 9 o'clock in the morning. He's like, can I take you home? I haven't bathed. My makeup is not fully off. I reek of alcohol from the night before. He's like, can I please take you home? I'm like, what do you mean? Do you want to take me home at this time? If you want to take me home, first take me to your house so I can bath and be proper, and then I can go home, you know? Or wait for me to bath here at the guest house and then you can take me home. He's like, no, you can't bath. I need you to go now. Like, I want to take you home now. So, why can't you? So now it's a whole different argument. Why do you just suddenly want to chase me away? Like, if you want to chase me away, cool. Let me bath first. I cannot go smelling like alcohol and just not looking the part, okay? I'm a girl. I respect myself enough to bath before I even step out and let a lot of people see me like that. Like, what are you trying to do? What are you even trying to say to me, bro? So I'm like, you know what? Go to the guest house, run a bath. I've got my stuff to bath and stuff like that. So when I'm like bathing, he's sending me messages. I do not know. So I just get a call and then he's like, go on WhatsApp, you know? So I go on WhatsApp and he's like telling me, nah, dude, like, when I don't understand why you don't want to go to your house and bath. Why do you want to bath at places that you don't know? What kind of a thing is that? Like, I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm not taking you home. I'm requesting for you. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm not taking you home. I'm requesting for you. Your attitude is not going to make you get into my car. You're not going to get into my car. You know? You are not going to get into my car. I'm not taking you home. You are getting into an Uber. I'm like, dude, don't. Like, now I'm mad. I'm like, don't do that. I want to go home and you're going to take me home because you fetched me from my house with your car. You did not request an Uber for me. So all of a sudden you want to request an Uber for the girl. No ways. Not happening, hey? Not happening, brother. You're going to take me home. He's like, I'm not taking you home. Guys, we're having this back and forth of him taking me home and not taking me home. And obviously he won because he came to the guest house and he was like, give me your home address. I'm requesting for you. I'm not taking you home. And that's on that because you don't listen. Guys, like, I'm really sad at this moment. Like, I'm really just sad at this point because I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, what the hell? Where the hell was this guy taking me in the first place? And why is he even treating me like this to even like begin with? Like, when you are someone and you're doing something wrong to someone else, you really need to be remorseful and show what's like, nah, man. Why taller? Understand? You don't just go off to be like disrespectful and show me that you don't care like that. I would request an Uber very sharp. Get in the Uber. I'm upset. Like, at this point, I'm so sad and I'm so mad and I can't even do anything. Like, a part of me wanted to strangle him, but also I was also just thinking of my safety. You know, you don't even know someone like that. You cannot just want to ambush them and fight and hit them and stuff like that without knowing what he's gonna do to you. My handbag and my card and money in it and my jacket, they were left in his car at his house. So now, if he leaves me there at the guest house, how am I gonna go to his house and get those stuff? And it's just gonna be a whole different thing, you know? So we get into the Uber. We go to his house first to get the money, my bag and my jackets. And then I think you could kind of see that my eyes were really like teary at that point because I was asking myself, like, why? And I was asking God, why? But God was just like, no, babes, I showed you the signs that you chose not to listen to me. So why are you dragging me into this whole thing? Because you don't listen. I'm like, oh, okay. No, man, nah. This whole thing does not make sense. And let me tell you why it doesn't. Okay, wait. Let me tell you what happened after. So while we were in the car and he was getting money and stuff, he came to give me my jacket and my bag and then the money to request, obviously, like, drive. So now, guys, after like driving from his house, like, I could hear myself, like, I cannot hold my tears in, guys. I broke down in an Uber. In the morning, Sunday morning, guys, I was crying in an Uber because, wow, I'm like crying. So the driver did not know I was crying because I was like not really making noise until he asked to go see, Sisi, uya e Tema or uya e Whiteville. E Whiteville ya kupin ya zela Whiteville. I was like, yes, guys. From there on, like, I burst into tears. Like, I cried. Like, I've never cried like that in my life. I think the last time I cried like that was back in 2015 or something. I'm not breaking it down to the Uber driver. No, man, this is what happened. This guy did this and that. Like, we know each other for some time now, and we were in a relationship and this and that. Guys, another surprise. The Uber driver is telling me, no, sis, because Nini Bega requested any Tombazan and I dropped that girl off. Guys, did that not make things worse? Like, I cried again up, yo. Like, this guy is not even hiding any of his shit. Like, if I'm hearing this from an Uber driver, then I really need to pack my bags and leave. Like, I do not deserve to be here. I do not want this. I do not want to be a part of any of this. I'm just grateful that everything just happened now so that it's easy for me to forget about this guy and just screw him. Like, I'm still crying and telling this driver that, you know what, like, I don't like what this guy did to me because I've been nothing but nice to him, and like, I really do not expect such behavior from a person that looks so matured and has Down syndrome, because, you know, I'm sad, I need someone to vent to. And he was really just listening to me, you guys. I really appreciate that driver. Honestly, I don't even know him, I can't remember his face, but if one day I'm gonna shake hands and be like, yo, thank you so much, bro. And then I went to Mapule's house. I went to Mpumalanga, guys. I went to Mapule's house, got there, I vented to Mapule, I vented, I cried, and everything was like cool. Like, I was back to my normal self. And guys, I was just like, no, you know what, this was like a really big lesson for me. Don't take men seriously. Like, guys, I'm 90. One thing for certain, but niggas will not stop at anything to do you dirty. They will not stop at anything to embarrass you. They will just not stop. They'll just keep on going and going and going. Especially those guys that think that they are posh and high class and they always look nice. You know, when confidence and the people from where he lives are always like complimenting him and making him feel like he's a god, then forget that you are going to get respected by that guy. So just forgive and forget. Forgive and forget, guys. But like, through my thoughts and everything that I conveyed after whatever happened, I kind of figured now this guy was still with his girlfriend, and he was actually lying about them being apart, and that it was actually the girlfriend who was at his place and not the cousin. So now it makes sense why he left the guest house at like 7 and then came back at like past 8 to 9, because you can't just walk in after a night, after sleeping out at 7 extend uyangena amaqeda uyaphuma futhi uyaphi. Nangapha samele explain ukuthi ubuyaphi. So uyaphi, and uyabuya futhi ufuna uthatha imoto, ufuna ukaba umuntu uyaphi ngemoto ubuye namanje ekseni. Excuse me. So now you have to explain all those things to your main girlfriend and so it kind of hit me when I was like processing everything that happened that day and the lies that he told me, and I was just like, no, there's no way this guy was telling me about his dad. And I mean, I did not know that he had a main girlfriend. I thought we were in a relationship. He lied to me, and now I was just forced to just be like, to understand the whole thing. And since the day he didn't even bother to call and ask if it was okay, I did not do that too. Like, I walked away. Like, I never looked back. Like, in champagne, guys. Like, yes, I'm in the midst of everything, because wow, I deserve better. I deserved better, and that thing just really messed me up for some time. Like, I was really going through the most because of that nigga. So I was like, I'm never allowing that ever to happen again. And I would really like to plead with my girls, Khori, don't take niggas from social media seriously. Like, it doesn't matter, Khori, you know him from the hood, or he's from the north, or whatever. Just don't take that guy seriously until he really like shows and proves himself, Khori, he's serious with you. Like, amanga wamadota, guys, I repeat, I'm nandi amanga wabafana. I'm nani. So nice. But if you guys enjoyed the story time, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. I'll see you guys again soon.